Hi, this is Melody, and I want to tell you about my new project that I'm embarking on called Balkan Voices. Many of you know that I have been preparing to move to Eastern Europe for the next couple of years, but you may be asking yourself, what on earth will Melody be doing over there? Well, many countries in the Balkans experienced a tumultuous past few decades, from the ravages of communism and war to the difficulties of independence and political stability. You might remember that in 2008, as part of my master's program at Fuller Seminary, I went on a research trip to Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, and Kosovo. Conducting numerous interviews with local pastors and missionaries revealed a common sense of isolation and discouragement in their work. And yet, I was moved by their resilience, dedication, and creative vision. This trip only furthered my questions about the area. How did believers from the Balkans survive the horrors of war? And how are they currently relating to one another in their society? What are their current challenges and needs? From these questions, Project Balkan Voices was born, in which I will be writing true stories of what God is doing in order to research, inform, unite, and encourage. There are hundreds of untold stories of believers who have suffered deeply and are now quietly living in faithfulness to Jesus through forgiveness, love, and reconciliation. I want to help those believers share their stories. But why? What impact will this have? Well, on a local level, I hope to be a resource for busy and overworked local pastors and missionaries by helping them communicate what is happening around them to their supporters. On a global level, I hope to raise awareness regarding God's work in the Balkans so that the global body of Christ can learn ways to support and encourage local believers and missionaries in their work. But this project goes even further, because there are many areas in the Balkans that do not even have a Christian presence. I hope to explore these places and contexts, for such research will help and assist local churches and mission agencies. Well, how am I going to go about doing all this? I will be partnering with the U.S. Center for World Mission, based in Pasadena, California. I will be going under their umbrella, and they will help manage my donations and give me research advice and outlets. In an international context, I will be based at the Evangelical Theological Seminary in Osijek, Croatia. From there, I will travel throughout the Balkans, building relationships with local churches, missionaries, and anyone else God places in my path. So, how can you be a part of this vision? There are 3 primary ways. First, I need to raise a prayer support team. I have no doubt that this challenging enterprise holds many discouragement, risks, and tough decisions, and I need people committed to be praying for me and with me through them. Secondly, I also need to raise a financial support team. I have received a starting grant for my first year, but I do need to raise additional monthly support, as well as create a larger base for the following years when I do not have a grant. Thirdly, you can subscribe to my blog and read my articles and stories so that you can be learning about what is happening in the Balkans. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this recording, and I hope you will take a few more minutes to look at my support letter because I have put more details in there about what I will be doing and how you can be a part of this vision. Thank you and goodbye, and as I will say in my beginning Croatian, hvala and do viđenja.